I tell you what happened when we bought this building. Well, I thought maybe we would get some suggestions. So I sent out a memo to everyone for names, and we would finally select the best one. My supervisor, Mr. David Bowell, came in the summer. He said, "Don't you send out any more of those letters." And he said, "Now that's the last one, and I'm going to have the rest of them at the centers. Tell them not to send them in to."
One thing that crossed my mind was, as long as she had been working now, to recommend to the board that we rename the center the V. Robinson Head Start Center, and it was a unanimous decision by the board. I recommended to them to name it after her. Such a great honor. And as most people know, she was the first black female in the city to have a center named. In fact, in our region, the Southeast region, the Head Start programs, I don't think there's another center that was named after one of its employees, a former employee of the Ward of Virginia Robinson.
It was a joyful occasion. I worked hard, but I didn't expect a center to be named for me. I started in 1966 as a concerned parent. We only had a summer program that year. The next year, 1967, I was also a concerned parent. And I started to work as a parent leader.
The program was designed to bring in parents who began work in the classroom, and they could work their way up from the classroom to administration.
As educational director, I was in charge of the teachers and the curriculum and assessment tools, all of the things that a teacher would need. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. I enjoyed it from the beginning, but this had become more enjoyable. But the highlight of my career as a program director, I submitted a grant application and received the first pre-K class in Tallapoosa County. It was right here in this center. And they are still teaching pre-K in this center. Even though the school has some pre-K programs now, but we had the first.
She would always visit the centers, and she would always make sure that the center coordinators felt comfortable in their role, and if there were any training that they needed, she was a stickler on training, providing training, not just for our center coordinator, but all the teachers that were there in the centers. And she was interested in making sure that even the cooks prepared the meals the way they should be. She was hands-on, but not overbearing. She made sure that the job got done.
I've done everything in Head Start. The driver was out, I would pick children up, and if the cooks were out, I've known to cook lunch. And like I began to tell you in the beginning, Head Start parents was a must. A lot of them could come in to the centers, and a lot of them didn't have transportation. The staff would go pick them up if they wanted to come. Some of them still wouldn't come. But our teachers make a home visit. They need to make some kind of connection with the parents if at all possible.
The one thing about Virginia Robinson that's always stood out for me is that she was always a very kind-hearted, dedicated person. Her love for Head Start was beyond words that I can describe. She was caring for not only the children, but also for the students.